Have you ever pondered over what the strangest cities in the world could be? Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about places where the boundaries of reality blur and the familiar morphs into the fantastical? Or perhaps you're simply curious about the eccentricities that lie off the beaten path within the heart of the world's most unusual cities? If so, tighten your seatbelts, hold onto your hats, and prepare for an adventure like no other, as we traverse globe to discover 5 of the world's most extraordinarily peculiar cities. Starting our list at number 5, we stumble upon the delightfully peculiar city of Coober Pedy, Australia. This city, oft referred to as the opal capital of the world, has a unique way of life that pushes the boundaries of what we understand as normal. Not merely content with being a hub for precious gemstones, it amplifies its eccentricity by literally taking the phrase "living under a rock" to an unprecedented extreme. Underneath the warm golden sands lies a world so unique it could easily be the setting for a fantastical tale. In Coober Pedy, the heat of the Australian outback is so intense that the majority of its inhabitants have resorted to creating their homes underground. Yes, you heard it right, an underground city where the majority of the population lives the Earth's surface to escape the scorching heat. Picture yourself delving into a subterranean lifestyle where not just homes but hotels, churches, and even a golf course exist beneath the surface. Imagine the thrill of stepping into an underground home or playing a game of golf under the earth. So, are you ready to get started on this globe-trotting adventure? One thing's for sure, you're in for a whole lot of surprises. Imagine delving into a subterranean lifestyle where homes, hotels, churches, and even a golf course exist beneath the surface. Next, we venture to the 4th strangest city, Miyake-jima, Japan. This is a city like no other, a place that is both ordinary and extraordinary in its own unique way. Imagine walking down the streets and seeing everyone carrying a gas mask. Yes, you heard right, a gas mask. It's not something one would typically associate with everyday essentials like a wallet or a cell phone, but in Miyake-jima, it's as common as carrying the latter. Gone are the days when the inhabitants of this island city only needed their keys and mobile phones as they stepped out of their homes. Now, a gas mask has become a necessary addition to these items. The reason behind this bizarre requisite is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Miyake-jima is not just an ordinary city. It's a deadly secret beneath its surface, a secret that threatens and also defines the lives of those who live there. Beneath the city's urban facade lies an active volcano that constantly emits sulfur dioxide. This colorless gas is not only pungent but also hazardous. Breathing in sulfur dioxide can harm the human respiratory system, causing coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. The consistent volcanic activity has led a high level of sulfur dioxide in the air, making the environment potentially dangerous for the inhabitants. As a result, residents of Miyake-jima have to be on constant alert. They have to frequently monitor the air quality, staying vigilant round the clock. In case the levels of sulfur dioxide rise beyond a safe limit, sirens are sounded throughout the city. Residents then have to quickly put on their gas masks to protect themselves from the harmful gas. Surely this kind of life is nothing short of living on the edge. The residents of Miyake-jima are true embodiments of resilience and adaptability. Talk about living life on the edge. The 3rd spot on our list takes us to the polar opposite of hot and humid Miyake-jima. We embark on a journey to a location where the climate drastically shifts from sweltering heat to bone-chilling cold. Welcome, dear audience, to Oymyakon, an exceptional place nestled in the heart of Russia. This is not your everyday, regular city. It's a place that challenges the very concept of human endurance, a testament to our resilience in the face of nature's extremes. Known as the coldest inhabited place on Earth, it is a city that feels like a never-ending winter wonderland, where the landscape is forever painted white. Oymyakon is bestowed with temperatures that plunge, drop, plummet and crash. They can tumble all the way down to a staggering -58 degrees Fahrenheit in the harshest of winters. Imagine, if you will, stepping outside your home into a world where the air bites, the ground crunches under your feet, and your breath fogs up before your eyes in an instant. It's an environment so brutally cold that it feels like stepping into a space where time itself seems to freeze. It's a city etched in ice, where snow is the norm rather than an exception. Yet life thrives in this overwhelming cold. It blooms, perseveres and flourishes, proving that life finds a way, no matter the circumstances. In Oymyakon, schools symbolize this resilience. They continue to function, providing education and warmth, and only close when temperatures hit -52 degrees. Imagine the children layered in clothing making their way to school amidst a snowstorm, braving the cold like little warriors. Now that's a frosty school run. Our penultimate stop is the enchanting city of Chefchaouen, Morocco, a place that would make Picasso proud. Nestled in the Rif Mountains of northwestern Morocco, this city holds a certain mystique, with its blue-painted streets creating a sky on the earth. A cobbled labyrinth of lanes shrouded in various hues of a calming blue. The city, often known as the Blue Pearl, is a palette of blue and white buildings that mirror the clear Moroccan skies and the Atlantic Ocean that laps at its shores. In this whimsical city, nook and corner tells a tale. Each stroke of blue, from the lightest tint to the deepest shade, harmoniously blends the structures with nature. The blue-washed buildings against the backdrop of the rugged mountains seem like a perfect canvas painted over centuries. The houses, shops and mosques are all cloaked in blue, from cobalt to baby blue, and from sapphire to azure, each adding a stroke to this living masterpiece. The narrow, winding streets pave the way for quaint archways and charming doorways with intricate designs, each an artist's delight, revealing the city's layered history. The Moroccan architecture, with its unique blend of Andalusian, Moorish and Berber designs, adds a different dimension to the city's overall aesthetic. The tile work and carvings, capping off the buildings, are the cherries on top of this vibrant visual sundae. As you wander through the city, the scent of fresh bread from the local bakeries fills the air, mingling with the aroma of African spices. Tiny squares bustling with local artisans and craft shops, selling colourful Moroccan rugs, ceramics and hand-loomed blankets, offer a visual extension to the city's charm. It's a surreal sight that certainly makes Chefchaouen one of the most visually captivating cities in the world. And finally, the moment of truth. A city unlike any other in the world, a place that challenges the ordinary, stands proudly in its oddity. It is Gibbs Farm, New Zealand. Now, you might be wondering, Gibbs Farm a city? Well, it's not your typical city with concrete jungles and bustling traffic. Not at all. This is a place that completely defies the conventions. Gibbs Farm, you see, is not a city in the traditional sense. It is a private property, a vast land that was skillfully and creatively transformed into an open-air gallery, a breathtaking sculpture park. It's a place where imagination comes to life, where creativity roams free, where art and nature intertwine in harmony. This mesmerizing place houses grand, whimsical sculptures that are not only unusual in their concept but also colossal in size. They dot the landscape, turning every corner of Gibbs Farm into a fascinating spectacle. Among these massive art pieces, you'll spot a humongous bright red trumpet, an unmissable splash of color against the lush green backdrop. In the midst of the natural scenery tower larger-than-life giraffe sculptures, stretching their necks towards the gleaming sun, casting long shadows on the grass below. These artistic marvels, set against the rugged beauty of the New Zealand landscape, make Gibbs Farm a sight to behold. It may not have the hustle and bustle of a city or the towering skyline, but its unique blend of art, nature and creativity gives it a character that is undeniably captivating. It may not officially be a city, but its uniqueness earns it the top spot on our list. So there you have it. 5 of the sublimely peculiar cities in this vast world. We start our journey in the quiet town of Kubapedi, Australia. This place is a marvel of human adaptation and resilience. Kubapedi is renowned for cavernous residences carved into the rock to escape the scorching heat. These habitats offer a unique perspective into how people have evolved to live in extreme conditions. Next, we travel to the icy wilderness of Oymyakon, Russia. This region is known for being one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. In this frost-ridden area, residents have to battle the chilling extremes to carry on with their daily lives. It's a testament to the strength of human spirit in the face of harsh weather. We shift gears as we embark on the journey to Miyakejima, Japan. This is a place where the residents live with a constant reminder of the perilous nature around them. They are always clad in gas masks due to the high of sulfur in the air from an active volcano. The sight is eerie but speaks of the locals' determination to live despite the threats. Next on our list is the ethereal city of Chefchaouen, Morocco. This city is a painter's dream, adorned in varying shades of blue. Every nook and corner of Chefchaouen seems as if it's been kissed by the sky, creating a surreal atmosphere that leaves visitors in awe. Finally, we reach the whimsical world of Gibbs Farm, New Zealand, a place where art meets nature. This open-air sculpture park is the of creativity, filled with colossal art installations that blend seamlessly with the pastoral landscape. These cities serve as reminders of the wonderful diversity and adaptability the world possesses. They challenge our perception of commonplace and make us question the of normal. So the next time you plan a trip, consider stepping off the beaten path. You never know what wonders await.